Hello, welcome back. Some more assassinations. Again, nothing too important though. Killed some of the assassins. Lost a random Muspel daughter. And 3 attacks into Machaca as well. No problems yet. So everything's successful. Got some mages here too, that's not bad. Draconians. Put the fort under siege. That is cracked open immediately too, so... Algol, we got attacked by another vampire, but actually bounced off the heavy cabin PD, so... pretty good. Takes a while, but we get him in the end. So that's probably the other vampire lord that we knew existed. And I'm just going to double check, but I'm going to go out on a limb here and say this guy's home province is oh, maybe not. Home province 257. Does that mean it's a province I haven't discovered yet? Wait, let's see. 257. Oh, Pyrenees. Okay, so that vampire's still alive. Well, that's a shame. We killed it this turn anyway. Saw a battle in Pudria. Just some slayers taking a province. Attacked into Stormwoods. So, all those Muspel daughters we've got walked through the werewolves. They can keep heading towards Machaca now. We also got a Lycanthrope amulet, so can't be removed. So this is now a berserking Muspel daughter. Which is kind of cool. More assassinations from Looming Hell. No losses this time. Durland. Another assassination from a dog. Fortunately, we fend that off. Lost some attacks in Hippocampus, lost some attacks in Delufi, and Omens in Bodden. Some Spine Devils putting Machaca under siege, which is great timing for us, since this is the turn that we attack them, so the cap is now under siege. We also see some Cavemen attacking Machaca, and winning in Sinextro. So yeah, pretty good turn for us to attack Machaca, actually. Got a lot of stuff cut off by independents. That's it for the important stuff anyway. Assad is critically damaged, but not open yet. You can see we got heat from hell up immediately, and there's the death globes as well, orbiting this dude. That's kind of cool. But yeah, not much to see in the battle though. And that's it for messages. So here's the map now. First things first, I don't think we're ever actually going to do anything interesting under water. I probably don't need to save up any water gems, to be honest. It would have been nice, but I think what I should do at this point, since it's getting pretty late, we do have lots of nature gems now. I'm going to send one of our water nature mages underwater, so that she can summon a fortress here to defend it a bit better against rituals and stuff. So she's going to walk to Narian Sea and put one there. We can do that quickly, but take a little bit of time to get the one in White Grave up, because he's going to have to move all the way back. Unless I have another high nature water mage sitting around somewhere. I don't think so, though. Oh, maybe this one could do it. Well, I might send out another mage in to the north next turn as well. But yeah, we'll try and put a fortress down here. I forgot what it's called, because I don't get a chance to use these spells very often, but like Kelp Fortress, I think. I'll do it next turn anyway. It keeps it a bit safer against rituals. And yeah, I'm going to start trying to move stuff underwater to help defend as well. At the moment, we just got Yacht and Jarl with a Moonblade, but I'll start sending more interesting things underwater as well. I think there's another guy over here, yeah. Same sort of thing. So I'll start trying to put units and buildings down in our underwater thrones. The next Jarls we recruit and the Giants as well are going to head underwater and defend the thrones too. And we've got the stuff in the cave coming back as well, so we can split that stuff up. We'll use some of it to defend the womb, and some of it will come down and help defend Pyrene, Pirena. And we'll just send stuff where it needs to go. Also, before I forget, I forgot to forge an artifact this month. I was looking at what we could make. I thought it would be really helpful if we forge the Immaculate Shield so that it's easier to claim these thrones if we get them. And hand that to a H2. was thinking about how to get an astral fire mage, which is a shield. I was thinking maybe empower something. And then I realized this mage, I think, we can give her the horn, a fire skull, and a fire hat, and she can forge the lamp that lets you summon a djinn, which I only just realized I can do now. This turn's already been submitted, so I can't change anything. But yeah, we could forge this thing, which I've never used or even really... You forge this thing, which is quite expensive, as you can see, and very difficult to forge. But then it lets you summon a djinn, which is a very powerful fire astral mage. So in addition to being able to forge the shield, it can probably also do some other things for us that we can't do currently, so I'll try to remember to do that next month. I think that's it for the stuff kind of around here, right? So the main other movements this month are, of course, into Machaka. The 2 thrones we want to get are here and here. But we want to crack open some of this stuff quickly and get through it. So Misty Forest is already open. Some nice sights here as well. 2 more Earth Gems and a Death Gem. And yeah, we've got the Draconians here. I'll watch the battle just so you can see them in action, but there's nothing really here, but we're basically just holding and then everything just gets dumpstered by a bunch of huge flying dudes. So I think there was only, in the report, there was like 10 things in this fort. I'm pretty sure they'll be able to handle it. I might not even really need to be on hold and attack, to be honest. I can't remember why I was. There was a reason I switched from attack to hold and attack. But I don't remember what it was. But now we're on hold and attack anyway, so, so there we go. And meanwhile, the other force we have, plus the fire spirits, going to move on to Dragon Point as well. So we can move there and put that under siege. I imagine that cracks open quite quickly too. So the hope is we can just roll things quickly and then get onto Sizkuzk. And meanwhile, we also have these guys who can come across as well and help out. So we'll see how it goes. I think that's the main stuff though. Forging-wise, we're still forging the usual things, so lots of useful items. Also have my Earth Mage going to start making gate cleavers every month. Because, yeah, they're a pretty brutal weapon. Usually you make them for the siege strength, but they also do 29 points of magical armor negating damage, which is, you know, I mean, that's brutal. So if we have to defend against Doom Horrors, I mean, these things would be pretty useful. The attack skill is going to be abysmal, but I'm also forging, what are they called? Bead things? Burning Pearls every month, which boost your attack skill. I think Quickness also boosts your attack skill, right? Maybe. Let me just test that. This turn's been submitted, so nothing matters anyway. You got 9 attack. You got 11 attack, yeah. So, in Quickness, Boots, and a Burning Pearl. Yeah, we should be able to hit things pretty consistently with a Gate Cleaver, hopefully. I am also making Moonblades as well, but they're... Oh no, where's... Do I have... Oh yeah, they're on the dudes, aren't they? Been nerfed a bit since Dominions 5, though. So they used to just do 3 times damage against magic beings, right? Which was just brutal. And they have amazing combat stats as well. Still pretty good, but... Probably not going to just like insta-gib a Doom Horror anymore. Also in Dominions 5, we used to play all the games with a balance mod that made Doom Horrors a lot more powerful. I'm not sure if Doom Horrors are as much as a threat now, but... Well, I guess we'll see. Anyway, that's it for turn 86. Next turn, things should start to get a bit more interesting. We'll finally be out of the cave. We can start splitting stuff up. And we also get to see what Machaka's going to do about us. They do have a lot of stuff just here and here that could move towards... How do you pronounce Sizux? I'm going to call it Zux, I think. It's a silent P. That makes sense to me. Silent C as well. It's Zuz. You could just move everything towards Zuz now. But we're probably quite strong anyway, to be honest. We don't have quite as much force as we did against Muspelheim, against the Bissia, but... I could probably Cloud Trap a big Air Mage over. If we have a spur. Not this one, though. She's got the global up. I don't really want to put her in harm's way. A2 with 2 boosters might be the best I can do. We'll see, though. Alright. That's it for turn 86, though. I'll leave things there. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hello, welcome back. 3 battles. We moved into Dragon Point. So this is under siege. 1 point of PD does not hold us back, so that's good. I also realised I probably shouldn't be blobbing up my mages since these gauges don't have fire resist. It's the... well, some of them do. Some of them don't. So this gauger in the front catches fire and dies, unfortunately. That's on me. I've separated them a bit more. So we get to see all these wisps from our flame spirits, which is nice. Yeah, the flame spirits are cool. Anyway, yeah, so there's Dragon Point, that's under siege. We also saw Machaka breaking siege against some Spine Devils. So this also looks like 1 point of PD, doesn't it? It's kind of funny. Yeah, he's got a lot of sacreds here. They have Reinvigoration, Affliction Resistance, Heroism. We saw that right at the beginning of the game, I remember. But yeah, I just had a Machaka game. And the sacreds are very good. The Spirit Club is pretty brutal. Now, our giants have magic weapons, though, which will hit through their invuln at least. But, yeah. An interesting matchup. Anyway, that's in Machaka. And we also stormed the Misty Forest with a bunch of Draconians. So, also quite small. Draconians don't like arrow fire, but they've got a lot of hit points. They can take a few arrows. Yeah, we clean it up eventually. Big units like this, not very good for clearing out the wall. But yeah, they get there in the end. So that was Misty Forest. Cost us 9 of the Draconians, but that's okay. Also killed a Buddha, which is always great. And that's it for battles, nothing crazy happening just yet. Scroll Point we got attacked by Storm Demons, which is fantastic. Durland, we got some dogs attacking. Swamp of Forgetting. Yeah, I think... So Swamp of Forgetting is the story event. I've been patrolling here, but I actually read the message again. It says the demon must be banished before things get out of hand, so I guess that means it needs a priest, not army patrolling. So I'm going to have to send a priest over here to deal with this, I think. Rolothia lost half the tax. Godwoods, Unrest and Lost Dominion. But yeah, getting attacked by dogs and storm demons. The dogs not too bad. The storm demons a bit more powerful. Of course, it's the mist-covered Highlands province. Still got some misconceptions in Delufi. We'll keep patrolling those away. Patrolling some of these false prophets out at least, so that's good. And yeah, that's it for messages really. Assad's been breached, and Dragon Point has not been breached, but it will be pretty quickly. So here's the map now. This turn, moving some more stuff to Whitegrave and putting a lab down. And over in Norian Sea, we do have Manual N. Manual N? Okay, we do have Manual N casting Living Castle. So this will give us a fortress in Norian Sea. I didn't realize as well, this actually has quite long range. So we can cast it from here at Whitegrave as well the next time we have the gems, so that's pretty good. So we'll have this forted, and we'll eventually have this forted too. It makes us a little bit more protected against players, but not so much against Doom Horrors later. The war against Machaka is, you know, fine. We saw them breaking siege, but besides that, not a lot of movement yet. Still has this giant stack of line warriors here, and these guys here we just saw. But we get to storm Assad this month. So we should be able to then head to Pantocrator's Legacy and start grouping up with these guys. And we just took Misty Forest, and Dragon Point should crack open next month. It's a pretty big fort. It's 1,000 wall. And we have, let's see, 421, and these guys are 573 plus 2. So yeah, it might crack open next month. Depends how much stuff is defending, but hopefully, yeah, that would be nice. But if not, well, it's another turn we just take to move the rest of the stuff down. And that should be okay. When Machaka starts moving stuff out of forts, it would be nice to then deploy the new flames from the sky against him, so I'm going to make sure that we have our fire mage over here ready to do that. In fact, aren't you... Oh no, you're also F4. Am I imagining it, or did we not recruit an F5 Muspelheim at some point? Maybe I'm imagining things. You're F4, you're, I don't know. I think maybe I'm imagining things. But yeah. We'll hit him with some flames from the sky. And for the time being, so far so good. Last time I mentioned that I probably could have forged the lamp, but I'd left it too late. Turns out I hadn't left it too late. There were actually 24 minutes left on the timer, so I went in and forged the magic lamp. So this turn, we get to use the magic lamp. So Gunlud here is casting Summon Jinn. So we'll get the genie next month, which will be great. And the caves, yeah, we've just kind of pulled back from Abyssea now. We'll defend the womb. This does mean we have all these items now that we can free up and use elsewhere if we need to. So next month when we take this fort, or this fort, we can use the lab to give out some items if need be. So that would be really nice. And I've started splitting up the units here as well. We have some guys patrolling now, so this shows you what's been left behind. Oh, is that not all of the patrollers? That's not all of the patrollers, hang on. So this shows you all the stuff that's been left behind, units-wise. So we have 199 Solus, we have 8 so far Devils, and we've got about 60 Fire Giants and about 40 Hurlers. And the other guys are moving away, and it's also about 50 Fire Giants and 46 Hurlers. So those guys will head over towards probably just Perenna, and they'll help defend that. So we'll start getting thrones better defended as Cataclysm approaches in 4 months. And while that's happening, hopefully we can grab these 2 thrones as well. That'll be the plan. And besides that, not much to say. Here's all the forging that's happening now. So lots of Rings of Fire, Rainbow Armor, Quickness, Stars of Darkness, Axes of Hate, Copper Plates, Mortar Wreathing Rings, Spirit Helmets, forging Orb of Elemental Fire. Oh yeah, that's the unique artifact this month. So, this thing will be good because it gives you +1 fire magic. So when I do the flames from the sky, I can give some guy this and a skull, and a hat, and a Staff of Elemental Mastery. Get a really high fire level. Should be pretty good. And otherwise, yeah, I think that's it for this turn. So, it's turn 87. Not too bad yet. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.